Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jenny Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. So, this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Okay, so today or this evening, whatever time you're watching it, I'm about to get into a blockages and next 7-day priority reading for my Pisces right now. What is it? After Pisces, I still have Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo to do. What is that? I'm still going to do goals and objectives reading this week since it's the 1st of March. Yay! All right. Oh, as you can see, I'm like all bright, marching into March. Okay, in the coloring spirit. What is this? I randomly put this lip color on last minute because my lips were feeling ashy, and I'm giving like pink lemonade vibes. And all week I have been seeing pink lemonade. I don't know if that means anything to you. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, that has been some recurring theme. Maybe that will be a sign of alignment for you. Okay. All right. So, anywho, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on my Pisces current blockages right now or for the next 7 days? One more. Pisces, current blockages for the next 7 days. Are you in your head, Pisces, about something? All right, first card is who you are right now, and the Five of Cups. Learn from the losses. What is blocking you right now? Queen of Swords. I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. There's somebody who is not. Yeah, we'll get into it. And what action does my Pisces placement need to take? Nine of Swords. I transform worries into stepping stones for growth. Okay, at the bottom of the deck says the sun. I'm full of hope. So Pisces, something has happened. Some disappointment, some setback, some hiccup or something. And maybe right now, let me just read this card and see what it says. But maybe right now you're having trouble learning from your losses. And it could either be because you have a hard time thinking of things without your emotions, or looking at things logically, or even just speaking your truth with clarity and compassion. But there could also be a Queen of Swords person around you who is kind of cutthroat and mean. So we'll get into that. But anywho, the Five of Cups says you could be experiencing regret or remorse over a past action or inaction, and the need to acknowledge these feelings, but also learn from them. While this card may represent disappointment and sadness, you should not feel despondent at receiving it. Yes, there is a sense of loss, whether it's relationship, an opportunity, or another significant aspect of life. There may be sadness, and if it's okay to grieve for what has been lost. Oh, and it's okay to grieve for what has been lost. This card also carries a message of hope, representing new opportunities and the potential for emotional renewal. So shift focus from what's been lost to what remains. All right. So hopefully that's a little bit of guidance and that helps you. Water. Now, getting into this blockage, the Queen of Swords, I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. I'm just going to go ahead and read that. I kind of want to clarify it with some cards. So, you know what? We probably do both. So, yeah, the mantra or affirmation for this says, I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. It says the Queen of Swords can mean there is someone in your life who uses their intellect and clear judgment in life, who can appear stern but has a soft underneath. In a reading, this card may also signify a time when clear, unbiased thinking and communication are necessary. You or someone else in the situation has the qualities of the Queen of Swords: honesty, articulacy, and the ability to see through people's bullshit. It says blather, but I like bullshit. So, be like the queen and think logically and objectively. Make decisions based on fact rather than emotion. If you're going through a tough time, use cool judgment rather than hot headedness. So, in relationship, this card suggests that you value self sufficiency at the moment and shows you have high standards and are choosing to define boundaries with partners. So, maybe you're in the Five of Cups because you're not setting boundaries. You're not. Hold on, wait. What did it say? Because you're not setting. You're not setting boundaries. You're being too dependent on some people. Um, Maybe your standards are too low. Now, action to take is the Nine of Swords. Now, I don't think the Nine of Swords pertains to overthinking. I believe they're referring to the affirmation. I transform worries into stepping stones for growth. But let me clarify this Queen of Swords real quick. Oh, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Queen of Swords as it pertains to a blockage for my Pisces placements? Can you clarify this Queen of Swords as it pertains to my Pisces placements blockage for the next 7 days? Got the Four of Swords, the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like obsessing over the loss of something. But it could also be because you have the Four of Swords, the Devil, or the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like either you're obsessing over a loss, because Four of Swords is okay. Yeah, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Can you clarify this Devil? Ooh, all right. So, Nine of Swords, Death, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it is obsessing. It's obsessing over a death that happened very quickly. My apologies. That take what resonates, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Can you clarify this Ace of Pentacles? Ooh, Ten of Swords and the World. Hold on. Two of Cups. When this person died, so did a relationship. It brought a new opportunity. So it was maybe like maybe at the same time you were experiencing a loss, you were experiencing a new beginning or an addition somewhere. Can you clarify this Four of Swords? Magician. Anything else? Hold on now. I have Magician and the Strength. Can you tell me more? And Balance. It took a lot with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. That's your energy, Pisces. Is it? No. Sorry. Anyway, I think that is. Anywho, whatever. Uh, it took a lot of strength to overcome something, bring balance to something, maintain your health in something. It's like trying to keep something in balance while something was declining. And so maybe as something ended very quickly, it's like, okay, that's gone. Let's simultaneously something else is going on. What is it? It's kind of like losing a coworker or I don't know, because oftentimes or what is it, like losing a friend, because what is it, oftentimes like your work or your job, life doesn't give you time to slow down to process traumatic things that happen. And oftentimes it's just like, oh yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, come on, you have to do XYZ at work tomorrow. So yeah, so maybe that's what it is. You are dealing with a heartbreak or something, and it is, you have too many responsibilities or other things to do that is keeping you from actually experiencing the healing, um healing yourself or actually processing those difficult emotions. um what is that? I'm going to put some links in the description box for some blog posts and resources that can help you process those emotions. Um, so yeah, action to take is the Nine of Swords. Can you clarify this, Holy Spirit, for my Pisces placements? It says, I transform worries into stepping stones for growth. Can you clarify this Nine of Swords, Holy Spirit? Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls, and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Next says, listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Next says, present. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. Lastly, it says, step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. So span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. And what is that? I have just been learning a new tool on how to overcome anxiety without like having to address the past trauma. It's like you bypass that. It's like timeline therapy. So yeah, that's kind of what it's remind me of, because it's a when it says span out, there's an aspect of it to where you it's all about meditation, and where you span out and you float above the situation to gain clarity, or just to visualize the successful complete 15 minutes after the successful completion of the situation that has you anxious or has you worrying or in your feelings. So yeah, maybe you need to reach out to a loved one, um reach out to a focus group, reach out to a therapist, a coach, counselor, talk to Chat GPT. I know some people do that. Even just pray, because it says open up and listen. So maybe open up to your spirit guides, your ancestors. Let them guide you and tell you where to go. Because I know, oh my goodness, when I lost my grandmother, I was out in San Francisco all by myself. That was one of the things, and I was dealing with the betrayal of my roommate at the time. So literally the betrayal and the loss and the constant stress, I could not stop to process anything. So I shut down. I was in like a depression for about 2 years before I was like, wait, this is not this is not happy go lucky Jenny, okay? Like, what is this? Who am I? I'm starting with the man in the mirror, with the genie in the mirror. So yeah, so maybe that's something you gotta do. You gotta check in with yourself. If you're not feeling good, say that. Talk to somebody. Let them know, hey, I'm not feeling my best. Even open up to your HR team, like, hey, I'm not feeling good. I'm going through XYZ. I need to take a couple of mental health days. Okay. Maybe something that'll help you is getting to your creative side. Card at the bottom of the deck says create. So you're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. So maybe you need to find a way to express yourself. Whatever hobbies you used to do as a kid, get back into them. Okay. So that was your blockages. Now we're about to get into your next 7-day priorities as it pertains to love, career, and self-development. And if you like the way that I read, feel free to hit that subscribe button, like, drop a jaguar in the comments. All of those things help. What is this? I don't want my videos shared. I want them naturally connecting with people. I don't know. I feel like if I share, then people can cross, because I do shadow work readings. So I don't want cross watchers to be like, oh my goodness, I know secretly you hate XYZ and you said this and that, you old toxic. So yeah, we're not gonna get with that. So no sharing. Drop a jaguar in the comments. I love that. Oh yeah, so I still got to make a post about um why jaguar. Okay, so I think that's a little bit interesting, probably a little bit empowering. But anywho, enough about me, enough about my channel. You don't give a damn. Let's talk about the next 7-day priorities. That's why you're here. All right, here we go. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on my Pisces placements, next 7-day priorities? First card is love. Ooh, Empress. Next card is career. Ace of Swords. So you getting a breakthrough, or you getting some type of communication. Boss moves. And what's going on for self-development for my Pisces placement? 10 of Pentacles. Look. We got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You are wielding the power of leadership and vision. I don't know what you got going on, but it looks good, Pisces. Okay? I don't know what you got going on. Now, let me write that down. All right, so let's get into it. First off, for love, we have the Empress, which says, I am abundant. And this can go one or two ways. Either you're going to get a communication from your mother about something dealing with family, whatever it is, it will help bring clarity and help probably ensure the health and well being of the family as a whole. I'm also getting. Let me just clarify, because you know what? Because I'm getting a lot of different things. I'm getting it could be Empress breaking up a family or blocking a family. Or not blocking or breaking free from a family dynamic. Like, you know what? I could do bad all by myself. Like, if this is like a work relationship thing, if you Pisces are the Empress, like, you doing all the calling all the shots and stuff, you could be breaking free or be like, this ain't working. This group is not doing anything. Or, it could be if you have a female boss that is a Taurus or Libra, this individual could be man or woman, could be saying, no, we're cutting people, we're downsizing. So let's clarify to see which one it could be. It could be all of the above. But let's keep these positive vibes going. Hold on, first let me see. Major, minor, quartz. All right, cards to clarify. Interesting. Maybe. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Empress card as it pertains to my Pisces placements, love life for the next 7 days? As it pertains to love for my Pisces in the next 7 days. What is this? Things fall apart, change, endings, rebuilds. Yeah, I think it was the first one. 3 is a crowd. Let it go, release, don't look back. Ooh, I think it's all the above. So things fall apart. Something's going to shake up in a family dynamic. 3 is a crowd. I'm not necessarily getting like a third party situation, like somebody. Oh my goodness, you found Claretta in the closet in her drawers, so I know you cheating on me, Rob. I'm not getting that type of energy. I'm getting like a child is acting up and just causing issues, or it could be like the baby mama or the baby daddy is causing issues in the dynamic, and you're deciding to release it, let it go, and not even looking back. Can you clarify the reason crowd? Ooh, child. Passion, desire, fantasy. It is that third party situation. Anything else to go on with this threes of crowd? I miss you, long distance regret. So this third party situation is somebody wanting something from the past. But can you clarify things fall apart? Know your worth. Yeah, you have a new beginning in the springtime, which is this month, March. So I can definitely understand why release, let it go is last. You are on a soul mission, okay, Pisces? You are on a soul mission, so you need to focus. And you know what? When you're on a soul mission, you just have like this glow or aura about you. So, you really gotta like stay focused, okay? Stay focused. Somebody may have like a lot of questions, or you may have a lot of questions about your path. But the thing about it is, when it comes to those questions, you can't be afraid to move forward. Sometimes you get the answers once you move forward. Because Spirit be like, look, I don't. If I tell you, you would fuck it up. Okay, Pisces. So just keep walking, okay? Right turn here. It's like trying to talk to the GPS, and GPS ain't saying, like, ain't telling you why you need to go do this and that. It's just saying left, right, go here. And so you just have to be open and receptive. You are in the lessons of life. So you're learning life lessons. You are ending karmic debts. Okay. So try to make it so this is the last time you have to learn some of these lessons. So even if you die in this life, the next life will be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Okay. Or cover boy. I don't know. Type what resonates. Um, Going into career, you're going to have some type of breakthrough or clarity coming through. Kudos to you. You may already be abundant, but baby, Nine of Pentacles is being bad all by yourself. So whatever this communication is going to have you like being really able to take care of people on your own. So kudos to you for that. It's Ten of Pentacles affirmation says, I am building a lasting legacy of wealth and well-being. So, I don't know. Let's clarify. Holy Spirit, can you clarify what this Ace of Swords means as it pertains to what my Pisces should clarify in career for the next 7 days? Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? Ooh. Focus. I'm focused. We got focus, align, compassion, abundance, and keep going. Yeah, this Ace of Swords is like you realize maybe you stepped into your Empress energy, Pisces, and now it's like, look, it's go mode. Let me focus. Let me get to the bag. All of your insecurities, all of your doubts, you're starting to love yourself. Instead of beating yourself up to move forward, you're starting to love yourself forward. And that's a really big change from being like, okay, so I dated a guy. Mind you, I think he had an ego. I don't know, because, I, in fitness, train guys. I helped a guy pass his FBI physical abilities test after he had failed it previously. So I don't know how to get people in shape. Anywho, I was dating this guy and he knew how consistent I was in a gym. And so over the COVID time, he had gained weight. And the entire time I would hear him in the shower and he would literally grab his love handles and be like, "You're fat. You're disgusting." And first I was like, is that how you talk to yourself? I was like, good Lord, like that inner critic is like horrible. So, Granted, he ultimately reached his body goals. Sometimes he still reaches out to me to show like, hey, look. I'm like, congratulations. A hot body is 1 in a million. Anywho, I just say that I would say like, if you're one of those people to be like, you're fat, you're disgusting, to try to motivate you to get yourself forward, try positive reinforcement. Instead of negative reinforcement, try positive reinforcement. Okay. Compassion says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter that always has your back. Now, with the Ace of Swords, maybe you're having a breakthrough in mental blocks in your business that's holding you back, because we do have abundance and it is underneath focus and align. So, child, you about to focus and not only align, what is it? Align with spirit. Because it's one thing to go and try to get money, but anything built on a false foundation is bound to fail. But if you follow your intuition, that thing will lead you to your highest good. Okay. So if you pass the test, if you learn the lessons, if you figure out who to trust, who not to trust, or what um how to trust your intuition on what business things to do, what relationships to focus on, what to let go, even in family relationships, like, it will protect you and it will ensure that whatever you gain and abundance you gain cannot be lost. Okay? Period. Anywho, so especially since it's underneath focus and align, you are you're not following steps from man or like a coach or guru or something. Maybe you learn tips from them, cool. But overall, you're going with the intuition. You following spirit. And for abundance, it says you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step to receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on the way. So maybe you have been wanting, I don't know, maybe you've always had like jobs that just never pay enough to where you're comfortable. And now you're trying to align with spirit to maybe get the right education, the right certification, so you can get the right job. Or maybe you have already done that and you are focused and aligned, and now you're just trying to get to the next level. Spirit is asking you to keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You are almost there. Okay? Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Almost there. Almost there. I'm picturing that little frog from the bayou. All right, so that was for my 9 to 5ers. Getting to my entrepreneurs. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Ace of Swords as it pertains to my entrepreneurs? So what is it? The Ace of Swords, considering this is the next 7 days, maybe this spread will be the blueprint for what will help you get this breakthrough, this clarity, this messaging together that will help you get to this 10 of Pentacles. Flow. Didn't it say focus and align in the previous spread? So you may be one and the same. Maybe you have a 9 to 5 and a side hustle too. One more. Anything else? child. Okay, slow down. That is at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of overwhelm, refresh, and regroup in order to speed up your results. Um, yeah. I will find some resources. I know I'm pretty sure I have something on my other YouTube channel that talks about moving too fast or working with spirit and stuff like that. But we have flow. So get more done by entering the flow state completely in. It's hard to be in a flow state with your phone ringing. Okay, anywho, get more done by entering the flow state completely and joyfully focus on what you're working on without multitasking. So maybe this happens to you, Pisces. Maybe when you start to get in the flow state, you get distractions, and so you always have to like stop and move and adjust and this and that. So, one thing to help with that is to schedule, avoid overwhelm, save time and energy by automating your marketing and social media. Schedule it on a content calendar. Then we also have prioritize, focus comes out again. So maybe that's important. Narrow your focus, split energy leads to poor results. Are you doing a lot of multitasking? Prioritize your most important business tasks and get them done first. It's a lot about strategize. Results are not coming fast enough. You need a solid step by step strategy in place that takes the guesswork out of growing your business. Next says collaborate. Business can be lonely. Find lucrative ways to collaborate with others to build both of your brands. Then inspire. When you become influential in your field, yeah, so what you're not getting, what are you doing in your business? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not, are you just basically dealing with your clients now and not focusing on how to get more clients? Or is it that your 9 to 5 takes away from your main job? Are you doing too much stuff? It's like you want to be influential in your field, or maybe you can help when you schedule, especially seeing how inspire can is under schedule. You know what? Maybe you have a hard time being inspired about things, and so you have a hard time being motivated to do all the little things. So maybe you are like a social media something, or you're trying to grow your social media, or um maybe you just have a lot of tasks on your plate. And so maybe with that burden on you, you have a hard time to stay inspired. So yeah, you do need to one set down a list, and then the easy stuff that you can just get done like that, schedule it out. Collaborate with people. I'm not even getting like business partners. I'm here getting like people underneath you on both your brands. Declutters, create a sacred workspace that you love. Clutter keeps you stuck. Clear it and watch your creativity and abundance flow easily. So look around your space. If your space is cluttered, your mind is probably cluttered. So you're probably blocked, probably have a hard time doing anything. You're probably frustrated because you have so much stuff to do because appreciate came out. Practice gratitude as part of your sacred daily ritual. Feeling deep appreciation for your blessing manifests more abundance and joy. Maybe you're too busy focused on the outcome, trying to rush and get results. Maybe because you've been doing it for a long time and you're just tired. But yeah, slow down, get a system in place to ease up your burdens, find somebody to work with. You'll get it. All right, so moving on to this 10 of Pentacles for self-development, baby. Um, let's do this one. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this 10 of Pentacles as it pertains to my Pisces self-development for the next 7 days? I almost said 10. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. So this is like looking at your family and being like, are you helping me or hurting me? Anything else to go along with this 10 of Pentacles? Doesn't have, it can be work, family. Because like, look, you don't never be printing out my stuff when I be asking you to print it out. You always be giving me the bad advice. Why you always talking about the people I don't mess with? Reassess, manifest. You're always manifesting whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts. And you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. So yeah, for self-development, you're probably going to shift away from a lack mindset to an abundance mindset. And you're like, wait, I'm manifesting all wrong. Why is my self-talk like this? Is this the self-talk of an abundant person? Is this the self-talk of a successful entrepreneur? Is this the self-talk of a CEO? Fresh start, you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Okay? So maybe this is all about, for the next 7 days, you reassessing your mindset so you can consciously manifest the fresh start that you desire. Grounding came out, so maybe you have been in your head. You're being asked, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this breeze. What is it? I'm getting, this may sound like a little weird, but like dancing outside. And granted, you don't have to like necessarily dance outside. You can go dance in a club or just go to a party. I know in different parts of the US, I think maybe Canada too, they have these events called daybreakers. And I used to go to them in San Francisco, and they would be like morning, they would do like a morning exercise. They would have vendors and stuff and health stuff, and then they'll have like an hour party. And I don't know, I think it's like either for Halloween or Valentine's. It was sometimes around between like October and February. But one of the parties I went on, one of the events I went on, it was like a sunrise yoga, and they had like free snacks and stuff, which was really good, like really the high quality granola bars and juice drinks and stuff. And it was like a day party, but it was on like the little, it reminded me like the New Orleans boats, um with the water. So we got to see the sunrise on the water, dancing after doing a fun yoga event. And I don't know, just doing the yoga that helped like release emotions and the heart coherence about everybody, um help raise everybody's vibrations. So yeah, maybe that's something you need to do if you're in San Francisco. I know they have it in New York, but go look out daybreakers and see if they have one in your area, or just find like if you want some good content, okay, that would be good too. But also just even go to Eventbrite, try to find some fun events that can help move your body, get the stagnant energy out of your life. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Even just try a different group fitness class. Try running, something that works for you. Okay. So that is it on your next 7 day priority spread reading. Let's close this out with a couple of spiritual messages. Holy Spirit, do you have any spiritual messages for my Pisces placements to help them get through the next 7 days? I don't know. I'm staring at this Queen of Pentacles, and I'm thinking, if you are the individual who is figuring out like you have to cut off a certain family member or family members, you're probably very protective and generous and motherly, providing financially, nurturing, and practical, and it's probably getting to a breaking point. It's like, I can't do this no more. Sorry, not sorry, because I'm gonna be a lot less stressed out. Just randomly want to say that. All right, can you have any messages from a Pisces person? Something about gratitude. Having a hard time being grateful. It says count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Next says learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Lastly, it says those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you'll be glad you kept moving forward. This is the second time keep going is coming up. So you will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on, you are far stronger than you think. So seeing how this is the card at the bottom of the deck, you may be really close to giving up, Pisces. You may be really close to getting up because one, you don't know when it's coming. And I think that's why I started this reading out. At the beginning of the reading, I was talking about timeline therapy and how you can visualize the successful completion of your manifestation or whatever it is that you're focusing on. So the more you can visualize it, don't focus on how it gets there. Just focus on the feeling and who will be around you, the joy about it. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make a series on my other YouTube channel about that. So yeah, but until the meantime, you can check out my happiness reset blueprints. Um yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do with that. But yeah, so that's it for now. And I guess that's it, Pisces. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Hopefully, it will be helpful for you. If you like the way I read, please do not hesitate to like, comment, drop a jaguar in the comments. This has been a pleasure. I love you. I'm rooting for you. And until next time, happy healing.